Hello, it's Martin here with Danny after our 0-0 draw with Poole Town at home. Thoughts on the game, Danny?
Yeah, I thought it was fairly even. I thought first half maybe, Poole Town probably shaded it. Obviously, chances created. Luke's pulled off 2 good saves, didn't he? Obviously, we huffed and puffed a little bit. And then second half, there's nothing in it really. I think it's 2 sides were probably happy with a point, even though we could have won it right at the end with Connor. Yeah, it is. It's a good point. It's the point against a very good side. A point that a clean sheet. I've never been so happy to get a clean sheet. I think I've said that in there. But yeah, it is. It's building blocks. It's like I said, it's a point more than we had this morning. And I have to say, fair play to Poole Town. They've come here all week long. We've done analysis on them, and they've been 4-2, 3-1 or 4-3-3, whatever way you want to dress that up. They come here, they matched us up, played 3 at the back or 5 at the back. And I'll take that as a massive compliment because they were top of the table, playing a certain formation, and they've come here, and they come here obviously, to get a point, and try and nick all 3. And yeah, I'll take that as a big compliment. So we must be doing things right, obviously, when one of the best sides in the league are coming here and doing that. So yeah, like I said, it's a point. Move on.
Yeah, you must be very pleased, as you mentioned, with very disciplined performance again, which seems to be a theme of this season for us.
Yeah, it has. Dogged, determined, that's what we've got to be. We know that I say 9 times out of 10, if we can keep a clean sheet, we'll go on and win the game. But, if we are not at our best, which I didn't think we were, especially second half, I didn't think we were at our best at all. But not get beat, and like I said, be dogged and determined, and blocks. I think Bez pulled off a couple off of Curtis Angel second half, was outstanding. And yeah, like I said, but we're playing against a very good side. A very good side that will be there or thereabouts this year. And like I said, I think Lou McGorry said probably this time last year we probably would have got beat today. So it just shows you that we're heading in the right direction. That's what we feel. And like I said, it will be a good point at the end of the season, I'm sure.
Yeah. We move on, as you say, Tuesday night at home to Hungerford Town. They're always tough opposition for us. And
yeah, they are. They're absolutely, they're a top side as well, obviously. But I thought they had a terrific summer with player recruitment and player retention and things like that. Morrow knows us like the back of his hand. Obviously, we know Morrow as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game. It is. It's always a battle. It's always hard. It's always physical. Maybe not the most spectacular encounter all the time that we play them. But, yeah, no, we look forward to it. Like I said, gone through it again. No injuries. Everybody's... chomping at the bit to play, which is brilliant for a manager. So we do look forward to it, but we need people here through the gate. It's cold Tuesday night, yes, we do know, but let's get behind the lads and try and obviously have a performance that the supporters can be proud of.
And I know you won't even be thinking about it, but obviously you haven't spoken to you since our FA Cup draw, so what do you make of it?
Yeah, like I said, we obviously was there at the game Tuesday. And yeah, it is, like I said, I'm not going to think about it until the final whistle blows against Hanwell on Tuesday night, but which the ball, everybody's seen what they've done, won the FA Vars last year, obviously knocked out Dulwich and Chichester, which are the same level as us. So yeah, we'll do our homework, we'll prepare, but we're not going to start even thinking about that, like I said, until Thursday at training.
No, it's exciting for the fans though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a ground that we've never been to, before, I don't think. So, yeah, and it will be. Like I said, we'll come to that bridge when we come to it next week. But the most important game of the week now is Hanwell Town on Tuesday night.
Indeed. Well played today, Dan. I thought it was a good performance, and I'll see you Tuesday night.
Cheers, buddy. Top man.